Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Columbia Express Yourself. My name is R.P. Favor, executive producer of the show, and I'd like to welcome our beautiful host, Felicia Snyder.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. I am your host, Felicia Snyder of Columbia Express Yourself. We have a great show coming up for you guys tonight. We'll be talking music, art, and football. So y'all ready to get started? All right, let's go.
And the song you're hearing right now is a number by Mrs. Cheri Maree. Let's play it, Princess.
Hey, Cheri. I'm good, everybody. Hey. Have a seat.
Let's chat.
Yes, let's.
Okay, so now you know I've been scoping out your website.
Okay.
And you're the love goddess. And I'm reading here, it says that you transform hearts through music. Now that's a tall order.
It is.
Describe your sound. Tell me what that's about.
And you're right, it is a tall order. It is a tall order. But you know, the thing that's wonderful about music is that it does that automatically.
Yeah.
It transforms the heart. If you think of any time that you've had when you've had sadness or you're just having a great day, generally music is involved, you know? And so what I do is with what I sing is very intentional. It is my intention to love, period.
All right.
That's what I sing about. That's what I know. That's who I am. And so it's very, you know, the reason I do it is because I can't help it. There's nothing fictitious about it. It's just who I am.
It's in the blood.
It's in the blood. It's in my DNA. It's in all of our DNA. You know, music, that's just what music does. So that's where all of that love energy came from. Just what I knew naturally, you know, growing up. All of the music that I listened to and still listen to is generally very positive music. You know, it's got a message. It makes me feel good, you know, and so that's what I write. I started out as a poet.
Okay.
And evolved. Yeah. I started out as a poet. Is in the 3rd and 4th grade. I just started writing, you know, just writing and writing and writing. And now it's evolved into the musical side.
Okay.
So it's all in there.
You transformed yourself.
It transformed me. It did. It really, really did.
So who are some of your musical inspirations?
Wow. Okay. How much time do I have? All of the greats, you know, all of the jazz greats like Sarah Vaughan and Shirley Horn and, you know, going way back there. That's the short list. Then you have people like Luther Vandross, Barbra Streisand, Earth, Wind and Fire, just so many of the greats, James Brown, on. And I mean, the list is really, really long. And I listened to a lot of music growing up. You know, my parents had a lot of music in the home.
Right.
So I got exposed to musical theater as well, you know, the whole Sound of Music thing and My Fair Lady. You know, my mother was a huge musical theater fan, so I got a taste of everything, which is why my projects have always had a little bit of everything in them, you know, because it's in me.
Right.
Yeah.
So you perform with some big names.
Yes.
Patti LaBelle.
Ooh-wee.
Al Jarreau. Ashford and Simpson. What was that like?
Surreal. It was each time was an out-of-body experience for me. Each artist has something very special. You know, it's just a unique experience. Like with Patti, the thing that I got from Patti LaBelle, and which we all feel when she sings, is that she's so for real. She just loves you to the bone. We were backstage and she walked up to me and we opened for her twice. So this particular time, there were some issues. You know, sometimes there are money issues, and you know, we don't get to perform because they don't bring the money. But I was walking back, and it was just she and I in the hallway. And I walked up to her and I said, Miss LaBelle, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to come on tonight. And and she was on her way to get dressed. And she stopped and she grabbed my hand and said, child, with all this time, you could have sung 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 songs. Don't you worry about it. She gave me a big old hug. And I knew at that point that that was the type of artist I wanted to be.
Right.
That was going to take the time to really, you know, connect with people, because there are no little people. I don't believe that.
Right.
You know, I think we're all divine. We all have purpose. We are all special, you know, and so take the time. When people come up to you, take the time when you can to acknowledge them, let you know that you see them. You may not be able to hug them or chat with them,
right,
but at least you let them know that they matter.
Right.
You know, and so, and with Al Jarreau, you know, he's just genius. They're all geniuses.
Right.
And he's just very giving in his wisdom. You know, I just learned a lot, you know, watching him and just being around him. So yeah, just everyone had something very, very special. I didn't have a bad experience with any of them.
That's good.
That I mentioned, you know. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you debuted your first CD in 2007, and you've been on tour in Russia and Germany. Like, you have been all over the place. What were those experiences like? You know, your first CD. What was that feeling like?
That was phenomenal. It's phenomenal. You know, it's. I wish everyone could go to other places in the world, you know, especially our young folk, you know, to really get out there and see what the world is about and to be embraced. My most recent trip was in Russia, and they were amazing. I mean, from all ages, from 4 years old on up. They came to the concerts, and they just embraced me, even though I didn't speak the language hardly at all. They could feel the music, you know, and they were with me, and so it's extraordinary as an artist to be appreciated, you know, wherever you go. Even though the people don't necessarily know how to speak your language, they were always there. I mean, they had my picture up on billboards, and just, it was amazing.
Right.
And everywhere I've gone, one of the things that's been consistent that I know is that people want to be loved, period. They want to know that you see them. They want to know that they matter. And it doesn't matter the culture. It's the same thing. We have the same, we're really all made of the same stuff.
Right.
You know, we try to make it, well, not we, but the powers that be try to make it something different. But we really are one. It's just one thing.
Okay, and tell us real quick about your new project. You have something new you're working on.
Yes, I have a new CD, a new album, y'all. So go get it. It's called 360 Degree Woman Rebirth.
Okay.
And it's about the joys, the sorrows, the challenges, the amazing experience of being a woman. It's about a renewed experience as a woman. Right. You know, coming into myself right now. Right. And I speak for all of us, you know, and I'm excited about it. I got to work with some amazing artists, and it's out now. It's available on iTunes, Google Play, Target, Rhapsody, a whole bunch of things that you can download. And this Saturday I'll have an event here at the Granary. All right. That I'm excited about.
We're watching out for that.
Yes, the CD release celebration. Okay. And the doors will open at 7 o'clock. Tickets are available now. In fact, a portion of the proceeds will be going to Sister Care, which is an organization that helps battered women and their children. And so I'm ecstatic about being able to give back. Right. You know, so feel good that your money is being well spent for a wonderful cause. We're going to have free food, live DJ. I'm going to do a concert there. It's just going to be a great time. Right. A great time.
All right. Cheri Maree expressing herself through music and love. Thank you so much for being on the show this evening.
Thank you for having me. You're wonderful.
I am Felicia Snyder. This is Columbia Express Yourself. Thank you so much for being here.
RPM.